In the EMI course, first thing I basically tell them is this course will be English. But next thing I tell them is, hold on, we are going to do this in English, but it's no correct English. If you travel around the world, you will find there are so many different accents, dialogue, variation of terminology you use. It's really no point to say to students, you must speak English in exactly this way. You must speak like the Hollywood accent, where you see on the movie, all those things. This is an EMI course. We're going to do everything in English, but don't worry, it's no such thing as correct English. Then the next thing is, I said, we are going to mark everything in English, but we are not going to mark you on a lot of things. English is not meant to be a barrier for them. English is a tool of communication. It's just a medium for them to learn the content they need. How can we give students enough motivation to, one, learn the content you want, two, learn the English at the same time? If they have enough motivation, I think they can overcome any other challenge they have. The next thing is feedback. How do you get feedback from students? It's always hard. Especially in English class, you actually want constant feedback. That's something, a little subtle trick we use as an instant feedback. We give students sticker note. You post a sticker note and say, do you understand this? I put a green one, blue one up. That means, yes, you're good. Red one, no. Please explain again. We are completely lost. We find that works really well because if you ask students, do you have questions? Who doesn't understand that? Most students don't want to put their hand up and say, I'm completely lost. Can you explain it again? Most people don't want to do that, and you give them a tiny sticker note and say, okay, I can do this subtly. They give them some confidence, and they can express their feedback instantly. So lastly, in the workshop, we do want feedback from students. And once again, they are not going to verbally tell you the feedback at the end of the class. So we do something like this. Feel free to scan this QR code. It's something we call one up, one down. Tell me one thing you find useful, one thing you learn in this class, one thing you don't like, you think is useless, something you don't understand. They are very good with keyboard. They have no problem typing things, they just don't want to speak it. What happens if you really want the student to speak? May the odds be in your favor. Let's spin a bottle, spin the wheels, and I do not force them to speak. But what I find is most students are pretty willing to participate when their name come out on the wheels. I don't know whether they hate me or not, so I don't do this at every lecture. But usually that works pretty well.